He brought this wonderful man into my life that was just wonderful. He was kind and generous, and he got sick. And so we went to the hospital, and he had cancer. My parents, they got divorced when I was young. My stepdad was an alcoholic who would pass out regularly. At about 16, my life dramatically shifted. This boyfriend of mine, he bought a house, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live with him. So I went and lived with him, and thought that it was a white picket fence, everything's gonna be perfect, and it wasn't. We were doing the right things. We were going to church, and we were serving the Lord. We were in ministries. I basically, after about 7 or 8 years, sabotaged it to the point of no return. And we got a divorce. So I quit. I quit going to church. And for about 2 years, I just, I think I just took that, you only live once something, like I'm just gonna do what I want to do and nobody can tell me any different and only God can judge me type thing, and went way one way with it of like, I'm just not even gonna try anymore because it's not gonna be good enough. And this amazing pastor's wife came to me and asked me to come to church. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. And she never let a Sunday or a Wednesday go by that she didn't call me or text me and say I needed to come. And I said, I can't. If I come, then the church is going to burn up or the walls are going to fall down. He doesn't want me there. And so I went. And that first Sunday, the Lord just opened up his arms to me. The people opened up their arms to me, and they loved me. And so I began this just in-depth relationship with the Lord, and learning that he was good and that he was good no matter my circumstances. So that was my goal. That was my goal. And I was like, all right, that's where I'm going. And in the middle of that, he brought this wonderful man into my life that was just wonderful. He was kind and generous and an expression of the love of God that many could never even comprehend if you hadn't met him. And so we got married, and we had this beautiful life. We together had 4 kids, and it was wonderful. And he got sick, and so we went to the hospital, and he had cancer. And so we said, we're going to fight this, right? We're going to fight this, and the Lord is good. And we stayed in church, and we stayed faithful to the Lord. I had stood on so much faith, I wouldn't allow them to say death in his room. I had posted notes by his door that said, don't say these things. We're believing. He was so young. He was 36, I believe. And we went through 9 months of chemo and radiation, and 1 massive surgery and multiple little surgeries. And ultimately at the end, he went home to be with the Lord. And so I had spent so many years working on my faith in the Lord. I'd spent a lot of years learning to trust that my God was good. Learning to trust that in spite of what I could physically see, that there was something bigger. Somebody bigger. And now, the one man who was as good as they get, just good, was gone. And I stood face to face with the reality of the question of, is my God good? Is he good? After my parents not being there, and my dad and my stepdad being an alcoholic, I felt my dad had abandoned me because he didn't take me. Like, all of my life I had all of these bad experiences as a child. And now, after I've stood up to every doctor at Vanderbilt Hospital, the best hospital in the world, and told him my husband was going home to live, why How am I supposed to handle this? How am I supposed to go forward being a widow? Like, how do I believe that you're good now? In that moment, he wrapped his arms around me and he loved me and he told me that his goodness is not dependent on my circumstances. It isn't dependent on what I can see, but that he does love me and he wants what's good for me and he has plans for me. The promises are that I have life and have life abundantly. And that doesn't mean all of the life is here. There's life there too. And so I have both.